Here's something we haven't heard a lot about lately. We are 23 days now, 23 days into Donald Trump's presidency, and he is still yet to write an executive order to release the Epstein client list. We have an executive order right now to ensure that we use plastic straws instead of paper straws, but still no executive order for releasing the Epstein client list. Donald Trump came into office and wrote more executive orders than any president in history. More executive orders in his first few days than the last two presidents combined in their first few days. He campaigned on being transparent. And, remember, you had the QAnon conspiracy cult out there who were out there saying that, Donald Trump was going to expose all of the predators out there, right? So we're 23 days into his presidency. He wrote an executive order to release the files of the JFK shooting. He wrote an executive order to release the files of MLK's killing. He has yet to release any type of executive order, to write any type of executive order to release the EP client list. I wonder why. Remember when he was asked on NBC or something if he would be releasing JFK, MLK, and the EP list. And he said, JFK, MLK, yep, no problem, will do. He did those pretty quickly. With the EP list, he said, maybe, there might be a lot of lies on there, Yeah, he's setting us up for seeing his name on there. And it's crazy because we're at a point now where no one's even asking about this. And you want to know why? Because they all know. Republicans know. MAGAs know. Politicians know. Members of Congress know. House, Senate, his cabinet. They all know. They know that Donald Trump is on that list. They don't care. Because for them, what they think is what they call owning the libs. Like they just care that Donald Trump's in office now. You look at it right now. There are people out there who are basically saying they're okay with prices being higher. Because, at some point they're going to go down because Donald Trump knows what he's doing. They think they're owning the libs right now, and that's more important to them than protecting young girls. These people, when they thought that Hunter Biden and Joe Biden and the Obamas and a bunch of Hollywood celebrities were going to be on that list, they couldn't stop asking for that list to come out. They kept on saying, where's the list? Where's the list? We want to see the files. We want to see the clients. They kept on asking about that. Donald Trump's president says he's going to release it, or at least says he's thinking about releasing it, hasn't done so yet, and not one person is asking this question. Why is it that I'm the one asking, what's up with the client list? Why is it that I'm the person asking, why has Donald Trump written the most executive orders for some of the most trivial shit out there, yet he has not written an executive order for the EP list? Remember the Sound of Freedom? Remember how they were going around saying, all of these people, movie theaters, 16-year-olds at movie theaters were trying to suppress the movie Sound of Freedom because they didn't want to protect the kids. Remember when, the Q cultists and a lot of MAGAs and Republicans were hashtagging protect children on Facebook? And Facebook was getting rid of that hashtag because when you clicked on that hashtag, it actually brought you to a page full of predators. But the MAGAs were saying, it's the liberal social media trying to keep us from protecting children. They were so serious about this. Sound of Freedom, hashtag protect the children. And now their guy is in the office. They have the House, they have the Senate, they have the presidency, and they even have the Supreme Court. You know how easy it would be for him to release that list if he really wanted to? And I've actually had MAGAs, when I've brought this up, say to me, oh, he has to get in his FBI director first. It's an executive order. He doesn't need anyone to do that. He's shown us that by all the executive orders he's already signed. The fact that people are falling for this bullshit really drives me crazy. If he wanted to write an executive order for that, he could have. He's written executive orders to change the freaking name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. We have executive orders about some of the most mundane, trivial, dumb shit, and you're telling me he can't write an executive order right now to release the EP client list. He's choosing not to because there is a damn good chance, and I mean, I'm saying a damn good chance, but let's be real here. He's on that list. He's on that list. And anyone out there pretending that he's not, you are the sheep. You are the cult follower. You are the poorly educated that they love. Listen, like I've said many times, the only places that you are going to get pure, honest, pro-democracy content is with myself and friends of mine like Tennessee Brando, the Midas Touch Network, Tabitha Speaks, Power is Taken, Not Given. If you have not subscribed to my page yet, we're at 89,500 plus subscribers right now, close to 90,000, on the road to 100,000. Please subscribe. Please share my content. Please make sure that you like it. Please make sure you engage with it. Please let people know about the page because this is where you're going to get honest pro-democracy content. If you haven't yet gone to leftlaughs.com, check out the merch. Please do that as well. I really do appreciate you guys. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.